The Lusiads by Luís Vaz de Camões. The Lusiads, written by the Portuguese poet Luís Vaz de Camões in the 16th century and dedicated to D. Sebastião, is a celebrated epic poem that glorifies Portugal's age of exploration. It opens with a unique structure called in media res. It begins with a proposição, declaring its intent to honor the Portuguese navigators and their remarkable achievements, and an invocação, invoking the nymphs for inspiration in recounting their heroic deeds. This epic structure sets the stage for an adventure-filled narrative that captures the spirit of discovery and celebrates Portugal's maritime legacy. The Council of the Gods. In the Council of the Gods, Jupiter invites all of the gods to a council in Olympus to discuss the fate of the Portuguese people. Jupiter, the god of thunder and the father of the gods, is sitting on a throne of light that represents his superior status. He's wearing a crown with precious jewels and is holding his scepter. Jupiter, Venus, and Mars support the Portuguese' success. The Portuguese people remind Venus of the Romans, as they were brave, persistent and spoke the same language. Mars loves Venus, so he's all for it. Bacchus is opposed to the success of the Portuguese, fearing that they will be more popular than he is and that the people of the East will forget him. Since the gods had different opinions, it resulted in a very heated argument that only calmed down when Mars asked Jupiter not to be influenced by a god like Bacchus who was selfish. He asks Jupiter to finish what he started and allow Mercury to lead the Portuguese to the east. The episode ends with Jupiter agreeing with Mars. The gods kneel before him to show their respect. Inés de Castro. Inés de Castro tells the story of a love story between Inés de Castro and Prince Pedro, the son of King Afonso IV. The love he has for Inés de Castro grows with time, and eventually becomes known to the court, which causes tensions and political issues. King Afonso IV is concerned that Inés de Castro's influence could disrupt the royal succession, and decides to end the relationship by killing her. Prince Pedro, devastated by her death and filled with anger, is determined to take revenge on those responsible for her murder, even if it means facing repercussions. After losing his father, he became king and killed the men responsible for killing Inés de Castro. The Old Man of Restelo. The Old Man of Restelo involves an old man known as Velho do Restelo appearing on the shore and warning the Portuguese. The Old Man of Restelo represents pessimism, so he criticizes the Portuguese' ambition and insists on the potential dangers they will face. They're warned about the dangers of the ocean and the troubles that come with such wild rides. The desire for fame, fortune and adventure is still driving Vasco da Gama and his crew, despite the warnings. The Giant Adamastor. After 5 days of peaceful navigation, a dark cloud appeared in front of the navigators, causing them fear. They were praying for help when a terrible figure appeared among them, Adamastor. He threatened to punish navigators for daring to sail his seas and predicted disgrace for the Portuguese. After hearing the tale of the giant, they continued their journey towards the Indian Ocean, where they were warmly received in lands like Ilha de Cruz. News of ships coming from the east gave them hope. The Island of Love. The Portuguese landed on a beautiful island, full of natural beauty, exotic fruits and flowers. They were attracted by nymphs who gave themselves to them. Tethys, the leader of the nymphs, chose Vasco da Gama as her husband, and the other nymphs gave themselves to the other navigators. This heavenly encounter was seen as a reward for being brave, showing that virtue guides to a lovely and happy destiny.